Welcome, I am Tainted Beauty, and today I was going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. I already did one for the Feminine. I'm using the cards Life Changes, the Angel Message, Roadmap, and the Chakra. So for the chakras, the cards I pulled was Completion and Enlightenment. In this card, the young lady is grieving a death. But there are angels around her. Maybe the person who passed away is still with her. Well, I'm talking about maybe. The person who passed away is still with her, and they see her mourning that death. But with this card at the bottom, it makes me feel like it could be a natural death, it could be a friend or relationship, but understand that person is still with you in spirit, and they understand that you are mourning that death, and they want you to know that they understand and they feel you. But it's also, for some people, it's going to be death of their ego, death of their lifestyle, so that they can have a rebirth and receive enlightenment. With this card, the enlightenment, it is a child standing in front of a higher power with the sunlight behind it, which allowed me to believe that the masculine has become more youthful, more pure. The thing about being youthful and childlike is having purity. Most people say you shouldn't be childish, but it's not so much being childish, it's more so much having a youthful energy within you that allows you to be pure. Because if we are too adulty, I guess we think we know it all. Children are easier to learn. It's easier for children to learn, or people with childlike hearts, youth for energy, because they don't feel so stubborn. Adults have like stubborn mentalities. Not saying that all adults do, but when you have not saying that all adults do, but when you have the mentality of I'm grown, I do what I want, it's very rare for you to receive help or to listen and understand what anybody is trying to tell you, yet alone the presence of the Holy Spirit. So the masculine has allowed himself to surrender. His arms are fully open, so it's a signification of surrendering. And so for my words are just all screwed up. For the life change message, they have keep the faith. The feminine had faith in her aura, so she needed to have faith in who she was and in her aura, and remember that she is the dictator of her faith. Well, really God, but she is allowed to possess some type of faith in this moment. And the masculine has it in the lifestyle area, which means in your life you need to find reasons to have faith. You need to start picking up the Bible or doing things that allow you to have faith even within yourself. If it's affirmations, if it's just trusting, if it's believing in what you have faith that what you have is enough for you. And you also have retirement, which for me is like retiring from a job. And also I felt like it was for retiring from lifestyle habits or relationships or mindsets that no longer serve the masculine. Retiring from the way he used to live or the way he used to think or the way he used to communicate. Just retiring from things that are not necessarily helping him, because he has become enlightened. So he can't, once you become enlightened and you really get that rebirth, you are not going to be the same no matter what. So you have to let go of some things and some people who remind you or bring you back to that energy that is not fulfilling you or not allowing you to stay in the light, because it's so easy to get back caught in the shadows or back into a side of yourself that you don't want to see, unless you retire from the things and people that don't serve you. And that's allowing you to keep the faith. And as you retire and let go of things, and for me it was like retirement was also like letting go. So it's not just retiring completely, it's letting it go. The new partner you have for the angel messages, it says a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. So obviously you're going to be able to receive a new partner once you let go and retire from things that don't serve you. It could be business, it could be relationship, it could be friends, it could be new family members that you meet, new ideas. For me, I also heard new businesses, new ideas, new thought patterns, but it's only to get you to whatever your prayers are. So keep the faith that your prayers are being answered, and receive everybody and everything that comes into your life that makes a positive impact. because it's a catalyst to get you to where you really want to be, wherever that is. And the card at the bottom was heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. And that's the same as the completion card. The angels were right there protecting them and just let them know that I'm here. So it's safe for you to love. The feminine had Cupid. So she was supposed to be listening to romantic music or allowing herself to attract love in her life, and the masculine needs to know that it is safe for him to love, if that so be his will, with whomever it might be. Hold on one second. I do apologize. So she had the Cupid opening her heart, and the masculine needs to know that it's safe for him to love. So both parties are dealing with matters of the heart regarding anything. It could be business, because when you open your heart to being creative and being business, or it could just be a new person. Just open your heart to receive love so that you can continue pushing forward, because it's a part of the journey. The whole journey is about love, whether it's self-love, unconditional love, love of your partner, love of your spouse, love of your mother, love of your dad. It's just all love. If it's not about love, it's not about nothing. And remember, God is love, so it has to be about love. And so for the map, storm fields. So for this one, I feel like the masculine is going through like stormy weather, turbulent weather, to where it's a lot going on around him. And it's all because he's completing a cycle, which is like death. So in the death, it's like stormy and dark, and you don't understand what's going on. But at the bottom, it said follow the leader. So basically, whoever your leader is, if it's this new partner who's allowing you to love again, if it's keeping the faith, if it's letting go of this job so that you can move on, if it's your enlightenment journey that's allowing you to follow the leader, if it's your feminine, follow her, if it's your friends, follow them. But only you know who it is, and keep the faith that God will show you. And it's saying that a new partner is coming into your life, new ideas. So follow that wisdom. Also, the feminine had, for hers right here, she had desert. So she's in a dry place as well, but it's not so chaotic. So the masculine's place is, if you guys are separated, of course it's not going to be good, but the masculine's place is stormy, and it's actual things happening, like a tower moment or something. It's actual things happening. But for the feminine, it's not too much going on. She's just alone and stranded. But at the bottom, she's coming to life. And for you, it's like follow the leader. So maybe as she comes to life, you can follow her, but it's only your understanding, your enlightenment is going to allow you to know what to do. So I'm not able to tell you exactly what steps to take, but you follow the leader. If you have a person who you get advice from, follow that person. But understand within yourself, you have to keep the faith. If it's following yourself, follow that, your own intuition, because the masculine has his own intuition and understanding too, unless he is surrounded by too many people, which is the retirement of letting them go. So keep the faith and understand that you are on the right path. And that just came out naturally. I'm like, why would I say that? But you are on the right path, and it's leading you, at the end of the day, it is leading you to love. Whatever you view love as, whatever the love you want and desire, it is leading you there. Even through the chaotic storms, even through the death, it's all a part of your completion. Death and rebirth. Death and rebirth is not a pretty thing, but once it is done, it is beautiful, even with this follow the leader. So since you have allowed yourself to die to what you think and become enlightened and realize that you do need someone else to help you, or maybe you do need your feminine, maybe you didn't think you needed her as much, keep the faith that she's there. Retire from your old habits, your old ways of thinking. Allow this new idea or this new partner or this new relationship, even I hear new relationships with your family, new relationship with your friends, new relationship with yourself, to open you up, because the new partner doesn't have to be an actual person. It could be your angels. If you have allowed yourself to cry out for a family member that crossed over, that's your new partner. Allow them to lead you to love. And masculines don't like to be sensitive, but it's a part of love. Love is a vulnerable thing, and you have to be vulnerable. And that's why these storms and towers are coming, to allow you to say, listen, you need to open your heart up so that you can receive love. You crying out for love. I won't say looking at, I'm looking in all the wrong places for love, but open your heart up and follow the leader. If the leader is your angel, if it is your feminine, whatever, if it's, a soulmate, whoever it is, follow their guidance so you can be ultimately where you want to be, which is at the center of love. So that's the reading for the masculine. Hopefully you enjoy it. Have a good one.